Hello, welcome to the C.O.O.K.I.E.Sports podcast, where the only thing you need to know is that the S stands for sports. And today we're going to tell you about the one quarterback that didn't throw an interception this weekend. His name was Deebo Samuels. So, we had a couple games going on this weekend.
It was championship weekend.
We had the Bengals versus the Chiefs. We had the Rams. And we had the 49ers. Well, the first one we're going to talk about is the Chiefs-Bengals. And Joey B, you got it done.
Him and Evan McPherson really got it done.
I think, isn't Evan McPherson 12 for 12?
Two more. He's got to kick 2 field goals in the playoff, 3 I guess, in the Super Bowl to pass Adam Vinatieri. So that's neato.
And honestly, with the way the Bengals run their offense, they'll probably kick a bunch of field goals.
They kicked what? 4 against the Chiefs? I mean,
their offense, they get far. They go down the field and they drive it.
He's literally averaging 4 field goals a game. He's scored 12 points in every playoff game so far.
That's not even counting the extra points he has to make when Joey B scores or
Joe Mixon scores.
Joe Mixon. He can catch. He can run. But you know what he can't do?
You don't know Joe Mixon's life.
Dude, everyone knows Joe Mixon's life.
I don't know Joe Mixon's life. Do you know Joe Mixon's life?
He has a very active Twitter account.
Let's talk about this game a little bit, though. It was a good game. It was the same as the first one, pretty much, just a little more low scoring. It was...
A couple extra picks. The first time they met this year, 0 picks by either quarterback. This time, 2 by Mr. $50 million a year for 10 years, 300 guaranteed. He did his thing in the first half. You know what?
Yeah. And the score at the end of the first half was like 21-10.
He had, I think it was 18 completed passes for 21 throws. He had 3 touchdowns. And then he was perfect up until they stalled out at the end.
Yeah, I mean, they held him in the second half. The Bengals held the Chiefs to 3 points.
Oh, they held him, I think it was 55 yards in that second half of the play for 8 for 18 throwing. He threw 2 interceptions, and he got sacked way more in the second half than he did in the first half.
4 total sacks.
Yeah, but he had got sacked like once in the first half and then 3 times in the second half when he was like, he just couldn't outrun the people anymore. They started
to be completely fair, towards the end of the game, they were just holding the ball and he was just taking a sack. He literally just, because they're going to cut out a kick field goal and like not let him score again, and then they scored again. The last Chiefs drive before the Patrick Mahomes interception, it was really just like he held the ball for like 13 seconds and then got sacked just because he was wasting time.
It was such a good game. Even the Chiefs media staff said, we got the coin flip. And then they posted the final score.
It was sad. I mean, it's sad for a Chiefs fan right now. I mean, I don't really feel sympathy for them, but it's really painting this narrative of Patrick Mahomes right now as he can't finish in the playoffs right now.
Honestly, as long as his brother and his wife aren't there celebrating in that Super Bowl arena, it's a good game.
You hate Patrick.
She's actually named Brittany Matthews.
Rude media. Just calling her Mrs. Mahomes, that's not her name.
That is not very progressive of you, I gotta say.
It's crazy. They shut down Jamar Chase this whole game too, and they still won. Well,
you can't forget about T. Higgins.
Yeah, Higgins went off. I mean, they both had 6 catches, but Higgins for almost double the yards.
He just did more with the ball when he got it, because if you double up Jamari Chase and you double up Tyler Boyd, you're forgetting one person. They even covered the tight end. They just left him open a couple times, wide open, and he, gone. A couple times they had him, made a move, gone.
So our AFC champions, the Bengals, it happens.
The Bengals. Joe Burrow, Evan McPherson, can you do it?
And then we go over to the NFC. We have the 49ers-Rams game. This game was honestly kind of boring.
It was very sloppy football.
Very sloppy football. The Rams and 49ers.
And wow, this was just 2 quarterbacks who honestly got carried by their high-powered offenses.
Yeah, they have a lot of weapons. They both have really good defenses.
They threw some checkdowns, and then the guys were like, hey, I can capitalize for 20 yards.
I mean, both quarterbacks, 2 touchdowns for 1 interception. That's not terrible. It's not what you want, but it's not terrible.
You can live with it unless you lose.
Exactly. Matthew Stafford, 31 for 45, and Jimmy Garoppolo, 16 for 30. Wow.
These two quarterbacks were just like, both of them were just, when are they going to throw their game pick?
And Jimmy Garoppolo's was on the last second to lose the game.
And Matthew Stafford was like early.
Didn't super matter. I mean, it did. They held Deebo Samuel scoreless. That's crazy. As a rusher, anyways, he caught 1 touchdown, so that's cool too.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta look at all his stats. I forget he has 4 different stat lines. It's not my fault. Deebo Samuel has 4 different stat lines.
Deebo Samuel is just a killer. He goes out there and he does whatever you ask of him.
This is his 2nd or 3rd year.
Honestly, 2nd round, way too low for Deebo Samuels. He plays 3 positions.
We know that now. It's hard. The NFL's a hard place to be. Brandon Ayuk got 69 yards. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this game was boring, right? Let's be honest. This game was boring. It was a slobber knocker. It was like how many punts? How many fucking punts?
Oh, did the punters have highlight?
Yeah, I mean the Rams held the ball for most of the time. And it was 5 49er punts and 1 fucking Rams punt. And then 1 interception.
Hey.
They still won though.
Depends on where you are. Sometimes a punt, not worth it.
It's really, when you're in that spot, like right around the 50, where it's like, man, we're too far to kick a field goal, but if we punt it, they're just going to get a touchback. It's like the worst spot to be in.
And then...
That's honestly, you should just always go for it right there. Like, yeah, they're at the 50, but like, fuck it.
Honestly, I'd rather get the touchback. If they're like close to my 50, like logo.
Unless you got like a sick ass punter.
Dude, the Raiders have a nice punter like that.
We have our Super Bowl of Bengals versus Rams.
And honestly, I think the Rams are going to win. But if the Bengals won, I would not cry about it.
Come on, Matty Stat. Get your ring, please, Matty Stat. Von Miller's playing like another Finals MVP. Von Miller's playing like the Super Bowl MVP again. Like, he's at that level right now, which is crazy.
Well, yeah, he was already a Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying he's playing that same veracity again, and he's like, this is like 10 years later or something. like 8 years later.
That's 2016, right?
I think it was 14.
2014, the one with Peyton Manning?
Peyton Manning was in 2, and he skipped a year.
Yeah, he went 15-16, I thought it was. No.
They went 14-16.
They went 14-16.
I think Seahawks-Patriots was in between. Because I think Seahawks went back-to-back, and then they almost did. But they lost their first one. So I guess yeah. Fine, they're happy 16 then. Against the Panthers. I mean, I really don't know how to throw the Super Bowl. I love this Rams team. I really do. It has a lot of players that are near and dear to me. I don't care for Aaron Donald just because he snubs TJ every fucking year.
Yeah, why are you hating on him? He plays the run real good too. And he throws people.
Okay.
And honestly,
he's also snubbed TJ at least twice, probably 3 times.
He has a nice defensive gravity towards him that opens up the field for his guys to get through there and make some good tackles.
Please Rams win this game. I fucking beg of you. I don't want the Bengals to have a ring. It would make me so much happier if they didn't.
Joe Burrow, if you go out there and you beat the Rams super team defense, I'm sorry, but that's the stuff of legends.
I'm going to say this right now because I really believe it. I don't think any current quarterback that's in the NFL will have more than 4 rings. And I think it's really competitive out here in the quarterback class. So I'm excited for the future to see this carousel we get of not Tom Brady every year.
I don't know. What if it ends up just being Patrick Mahomes versus Joe Burrow? What if he knocks Josh Allen out of the conversation? What if they can both just smack around Josh Allen? What if he's the 3rd guy? What if he becomes the Ben Roethlisberger?
The 3rd guy.
Big
Ben was the 2nd guy for sometimes, just to be fair. When Peyton Manning was not a good playoff performer.
Yeah.
He wasn't a good playoff performer until Colts, and then beginning of the Broncos, he was doing way better. He would choke the playoffs over and over again. He lost the Steelers like twice in the playoffs, including Big Ben's first Super Bowl. Like Big Ben was the 2nd guy, and then Peyton Manning was the 3rd guy who came in and took over. Because similar with Aaron Rodgers, how they had a similar career. They started off real fucking slow.
real slow.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers took forever to develop, dude. If you like this nonsense mess of a video, hit the like button, smack it,
Yonk.
and also subscribe.
If you want to.
No, not do it. Listen. There's a lot of if you just do it.
Do it. Just
Shia
do it.
LaBeouf, just do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Just do it!
Today, you said tomorrow.
Check out
Just
this video.
do
right?
it!
So the video.
If there's a video here, click this side. If there's a video there, click that side. Unless we switch it up and there's a video here,
What if there's 4 videos? Click one of them.
click all of them.
Share.
Beanie, go!
He missed. He flat out missed. Attack of the mouse pad.